Brandon from Phone Doctors here. We've been waiting in line all morning to get our new iPhone 5. I'm so excited to check this out and see what it has to offer. I've been an avid Apple user for many years, and I can't wait to get in here and check this out. So we're going to unbox it for you and show you all the cool features that it has to offer, and really kind of dive into it a little bit deeper when we get into some repair videos and things like that a little bit here in the future. So let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out. We got our trusty razor blade here. We're going to cut it open and check it out here. So, never taken this out yet. We're going to check it out firsthand here. Alrighty. So, if you look at the packaging, Apple's really great at their packaging. They really use minimalistic design when they do these things. So, as you can tell, the phone's right there on top, just like the other phones so far. So far so good. This is the Apple iPhone 5. The first thing out of the box, I got to say, I really like the matte black finish around the edges. The whole kind of galvanized aluminum look is really sharp. I really like that a lot. So let's look at the packaging inside and let's see what kind of accessories that Apple's given us to play with this time. So let's pop this top piece out real quick and look. Let's look at the paperwork that they gave us. If we look inside, it's just kind of your basic paperwork, all your your touch tips, and of course they give you your little stickers, of course. I'm running out of places to put all mine, so we'll take all this out. We'll look at the all the accessories that they give us right here. They give us the new Apple earbuds. They're supposed to be new design, the new way to fit inside the ear. They're supposed to be really high quality sound, so I'm excited to try those out, but they look really sharp. I really like those. And then of course the basic the travel charger block, and then the new tail, the actual the charging wire. They call it the lightning cable is what they call it, so let's take a look at it. They use the old 30-pin charging dock on the old phones, but they went to this new 8-pin lightning charger, so I really like it. That's really sharp. I really like that a lot. Now, to some degree, that's going to be kind of the drawback for some Apple guys, is just the fact that they're going to have to buy a ton of new adapters and a ton of new cables. So that might be one of the only drawbacks so far to the Apple iPhone 5, but let's check it out here. So as you can see, we'll just peel the tape off of here real quick. That's really sharp looking. I really like that a lot. And then take the back off. Check that out. Now I gotta say, they went and they changed the back housing a little bit. They changed it from solid glass to the actual aluminum back, and kind of the glass on the top and the bottom. And the reason that I think that they left the glass on the top and bottom is because of connection issues and things like that. So, as for the housing, looking around the outside, the beveled finish around the edge is really sharp. I really like that a lot. As you can tell, they also moved the camera to the top, which is kind of an aesthetic change a little bit. So let's check it out in comparison to the iPhone 4S. I've got my last version here of the iPhone 4S. As you can tell, it's just a tad bit bigger, of course. The half-inch adds a little bit of height to the screen. And then, of course, the anodized steel around the edge, so I think that definitely really sets it off. Now, they've also moved the headset jack to the bottom of the phone, so I never really thought about that. It never really bothered me being on top, but now that I really look at it, it is kind of nice when you're listening to your music on your phone. Typically, obviously, you're looking at it like this, and you're going to want your headset jack right out of the bottom instead of trying to drape over the top. So I think that's just one of those small little details that Apple thought was really interesting to add as well. So I can't wait to try that out a little bit and see how I like it when I'm listening to music, when I'm trying to use my headphones when I'm driving, and talking to somebody on my hands-free. So I'm interested to see how that's all going to work and play out. But I think that's an interesting move for Apple. So, but compared to the 4S, obviously it's a little bit taller. The anodized steel around the edge and things like that. But you could definitely tell it's the 18% thinner. You could definitely feel it in your hand. It's definitely different, so I definitely like that a lot. If we're going to compare it to the new Galaxy S3, of course the Galaxy S3, when it comes to screen size, if you like screen size, it's still bigger with the much larger screen. But if you like it feeling in your hand, I gotta say, and I'm a little biased because I do like Apple products, but I gotta say, feeling in your hand, I still like the Apple iPhone 5 in your hand a lot better. The reason I say that is because Apple touts this all the time. They say they love it in your hand. They love the way that you feel, because when you're using your thumbs, the way that you grip the phone is very important with ergonomics. So you know, if you like the bigger screen and you like a lot of multimedia and you like to watch movies on your phone a lot, I definitely like the Galaxy S3 when it comes to screen size. But if you like using your phone constantly just for a phone, this has got it hands down, I feel. So, and the little bit of more tallness that it has really doesn't bother you at all. I really like that so far. Okay, so we've got this thing booted up. We're going to check it out, and we're going to see what iOS 6 has to offer on it. When we slide it open, the first thing that you're going to see is they moved to the 4.5-inch screen instead of the 4-inch screen. So you've got an extra row of apps, which, you know, is kind of useful. So because now there's so many apps out there that you're really running out of room. If you're anything like my wife has a billion apps on her phone, so she's got folders that are stacking up on her front screen. Pretty much all the features are the same. Of course, iOS 6 you can get on the iPhone 4S. You can even go down to the 3GS, I believe. So iOS 6 is pretty generic across the board. Now, one of the things that you can do on the 4S and the 5 is on the camera. When we select the camera, you've got a couple of other options. You've got the panorama view, which is pretty cool. I really like that item on the camera. So when you come up here and you click options, you can select panorama. So now you can get camera shots that are a full 180 degrees, which are really, really awesome. So of course, we're going to check out the front-facing camera and see how much more great it is, because I've heard that they've upped the front-facing camera to a 720p camera, and if anything's better than how it was before, because if you're in a low light setting and you're trying to FaceTime or take a picture, the brightness is really off, and it just really looks grainy and not good. So let's check it out real quick, and let's flip it around here. Okay, so as you can tell, the front-facing camera is a lot better. And of course I've got some studio lights on me, but you can definitely tell the clarity of the front-facing camera is about the same as the back-facing camera on the iPhone 4S. So it's definitely a lot better. I'm definitely impressed so far from how it was. So definitely a bonus in my book so far. Some of the other features that they've got going on are, of course, the LTE settings on the iPhone 5 completely blow the iPhone 4S out of the water when it comes to speed on your cellular network. Now, if you're on Verizon, you've got a lot bigger footprint when it comes to LTE. Us being here in Tulsa at the Phone Doctors, we don't have as much LTE here because you know, most of us are on AT&T and things like that. So we don't have LTE yet, but it's coming, and I'm so excited for that. But if you're on Verizon, of course, you've pretty much got LTE in most of the largest cities. So from what I hear, the LTE is just blazing speed on Verizon. So, you know, and Apple even touts that the LTE speeds are faster than Wi-Fi sometimes out in the open. So I'd really like to try that out on Verizon very soon. So. And of course, you got many other features in iOS 6 that are definitely worth talking about, like the Passbook. You've got some turn-by-turn navigation in the Maps, Flyover, which Apple's included in their own version of Maps now. So that's pretty much the basic features that iOS 6 has to offer. But I got to say, with the front-facing camera, that's definitely the biggest bonus in my book. And then, of course, LTE. So be sure and subscribe to us on YouTube, because today, all day long, we're going to have new videos being posted. We're going to do some drop tests. We're going to kind of bang this sucker up, and then we're going to repair it. We're going to look at the inside and get and check it out, and we're going to see how easy it is to repair it, so that we can repair it for you. We can also get you some DIY kits that you can repair yourself. We're on our Facebook at facebook.com/PhoneDoctorsUSA, and our Twitter feed at PhoneDoctors. Again, my name is Brandon, guys. Thanks for watching. Super excited about this iPhone 5, and glad you guys tuned in. Stick it with us. Stick it with us. Hey, everybody, the YouTubes. We're gonna check out the iPhone 5. It's great. It's black, it's better. Wow, hey, blow your mind big. What is this? Samsung? You sneaky guys. You got clowns from the outside. Want more cowbell? Wow, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what that means. Like, what is stab it in the face with a soldering iron? I can't think of anything after that. I can't think of anything.
I'll be in here last minute. All right, you ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, hold on. Brandon's about to. He was kind of upset.
Yeah, he's gonna get in big trouble too. Comes to work today. He knows he's supposed to be ready for this sucker.
We'll do it live. This thing's as slick as my head. I love it. Oh my, look at that. Does it glare as much as this? Does it glare? Oh God, it's so heavy. Okay, yes. Sorry guys. Sorry.
But the
Winning.
It's got so many. Wait, it's got so many features, right? Hey. Okay. Obviously.
Winning. I got the new iPhone 5. It's really stinking sweet. That's this piece of crap. What is that?
Oh.
Boom. 5. All right, we're done.